Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Jerry Ball, and this is part 5. And the last part was probably one of my favorite parts of this entire Let's Play, because we explored the moon, we saw some space bunnies, and we fought this giant constellation thing that is probably the most difficult boss in the game, and afterwards we visited Angel Village, my favorite location in this entire game. So at the very end of this last part, we fell from the sky in Angel Village, so where will we land? Find out very shortly. So this actually looks like a water level. It looks like these levels take place in the ocean. Now listen to this music. This is like one of the best pieces of music in the entire game. It probably is the best piece of music in the entire game, according to some players of this game. Doesn't this music just sound relaxing? And it's perfectly fitting for an underwater world, and oh my gosh, look at that crab. Look at the face it put on when it was defeated. That's just so funny, isn't it? Oh my gosh, I'm defeated! You have killed me! I am the famous crab, and you have defeated me! You have bested me! That is totally not fair! But yeah, the thing about this level is that it features these anemones, I can't even pronounce that word right, that basically spew out fish. So it's a good thing to get rid of them before you get hurt by the fish that are standing there. Now this part is really tricky because you have these spiny things that you jump over on a slope. A lot of the tricky parts of this game involve slopes, so I want to wait for the spiny thing to roll down a bit, and then I'll probably just defeat it and just jump over it or something. And there's another one right there, and I killed myself by bumping into a spiny thing. See, that is one of the tricky parts, so I just die on it. Fortunately, I'm only back here rather than all the way at the beginning of the level or something. This time I'm just going to avoid the enemies and just jump over them and everything. So apparently when we left Angel Village, I guess we just fell into the ocean. I guess that's a good place to land compared to other places in the world, because if we had landed on a hard floor or something, then there's no way Jerry would have been able to survive that, and I almost died again, but I'm not going to bother trying to defeat that spiny thing. So this room right here is a maze. And you have all these bouncing pigs and all these wall climbers up there. That's what I'm tentatively calling those enemies, those green eye things. What's really annoying is that these pigs down here jump around really fast and you have to try to defeat them. And also, they might get unlucky, like I just did, and bump into an enemy just as you're emerging from a pipe. So this is another tricky part of this level. But I guess if you're lucky and you're careful and you don't blindly go out of a pipe, then you're probably gonna be fine. And I just bumped into a wall climber after emerging from a pipe. Gee, I don't know how to pronounce wall climber. I keep saying Y something. I don't know why I'm saying Y. Why am I saying Y? Let me defeat this stupid pig and get out of here. And I'll wait for that wall climber up there to pass before defeating it. And defeat this pig. And there's another pig down there. Come on, I got killed by a pig. I got killed by a friggin' pig. How did I get killed by a friggin' pig? Oh my gosh. I got killed by a friggin' underwater pig. A friggin' pig that could somehow breathe underwater. That is just not fair. That is just totally not fair. Let's see if I can not get killed by a pig who is inexplicably able to breathe underwater this time. Yeah, thank you. And now we have a pig and a wall climber. That's just perfect. And I defeated the pig somehow just by riding on top of it. Yeah, that's the thing I like about Jerry, is that he doesn't get killed if he lands on top of an enemy. At least in most cases. The exception is the wall climbers, which apparently you can't jump on top of, but most enemies you can jump on top of, and yay, I got an iron. And I really like the iron underwater, because it just allows you to defeat all these enemies and not have to keep using balls or something. Especially since water can be tricky in some places just for moving around. And look, I'm just able to defeat those spiny things without a problem, and these fish that are hanging around up there. Which I think are piranhas. They kind of look piranha-like, almost. I guess they're piranhas, because otherwise they wouldn't be attacking Jerry, right? So here we have a sand castle, or some sort of castle. I don't know if it's made out of sand, but it's a castle nevertheless, and we have more wall climbers and pigs. Well, gee, they could have had a few more creative enemy designs. But they do have a few more creative enemy designs on the ocean floor, like those crabs that go, oh my gosh, when you defeat them, and also the spiny things, and also the anemones, so at least those are good enemies. And hey, I finally said anemone right that time, and for a second I was afraid I was gonna say it wrong that other time when I said anemone again. Anemone, anemone, anemone. Yeah! I pronounced it correctly! So, what is this item up here after we defeat this wall climber? Come on. Yeah, I just used my magical fast forward button because that wall climber is so friggin' slow, and yay, I was able to get rid of the iron briefly and get an extra life. And another one, hooray. Not that I really needed them, but whatever, I guess. That's the only thing I hate about having iron, is that it's really hard to jump. And where was the first star? I think I saw the first star somewhere else in the castle, but I don't know where it is, and I'm not worried about it. There's the oh my gosh crab! I gotta call that thing the oh my gosh crab from now on. And I just got rid of my iron, because because there's no way I could have made the jump that I just did if I had still had the iron. Let's see what's actually down there. Actually, I see a bouncing pig and a couple of wall climbers, and I guess all that's there is bouncing pigs and wall climbers, and a door that I don't really want to see what is beyond. Oh well, I guess I'll just go further because this is the way I'm supposed to go, and oh my gosh, I cannot see where I'm going. I have like limited sight ahead of me. This is not good. I see an anemone, but that's about it. And I'm not gonna bother trying to defeat those fish because they'll just swim around and won't even try to attack me, and we have a spiny thing guarding a letter. I guess the only way to defeat it is to shoot a ball at it, because otherwise there's just no way to defeat it, because you're on a slope. So here we have a fish, and we're already at the end of the level. Wow, it's a kind of a short level. I have a couple of tricky parts, but overall not a bad level. So let's see what kind of town we get into this time. No, we're back in the ocean. Why are we just back at the— oh my gosh, it's a whale! It's a giant whale! Oh my gosh, it's a whale! What is a whale doing here? And it has a serious eye-twitching problem. I mean, look at that thing. It has like an eye-twitching problem. But what? Did we just go inside the whale? Wow. Wow, and here's an old man. What did he say? I've been here for 10 years. When I went fishing with the old woman, a big whale ate her. I hope that she is okay. You want to get out of here, eh? But there's no way out. I've been here 10 long years. Oh my gosh, this guy has been inside the whale for 10 years? And what is the whale's name anyway? Jabu Jabu? That's the name of this whale in Ocarina of Time, and I've been here for 10 years. When I went fishing with the old man, a big whale ate him. I wonder if he is okay. Well, of course, I feel cold. This season the whale went through the ice. And actually, this upcoming level does have a lot of ice, and I know there's a phone ringing in the background, but I'm not going to answer it because I don't think it's going to be anything important. And we just went out through the whale's blowhole. I guess those people are just too big to fit through the holes in the whale, but for some reason Jerry is so small that he's able to just fit right through. So, surprise, surprise, we have icebergs in this next level, and oh my gosh, it's a shark! It's a shark! There's a freaking shark a fake shark. Yeah, that shark is totally fake. You saw it turn around and there was like a battery attached to the other side of it. It's like a paper cutout shark, that thing. That's kind of like one of the funniest enemies in this entire game, is the paper cutout shark. Now these icebergs, you don't want to stay on them for very long, because after a while they'll sink. I mean, those fortunately didn't, but I think especially the ones further up will sink. But here you also have these eels and this current. That's what these lines are that are going across and down are current. So you gotta be really careful not to bump into these eels, but fortunately you are given an extra life here, so at least that's something. So after these eels pass, I'll actually go over here and dodge the fishies and see what this item is. Can I see what the item is? It's an H-up. Good, I can use one of those. That means I have 4 hit points instead of 3. That's always good, because we do have a boss coming up at the end of this level, because it is a B level. What's in this door? Oh my gosh, it's a penguin! We got a penguin! Penguins are going to appear all over the place in the next world, so it's really cool that we're seeing one right now when we get another life. An extra life, so that's really nice. Yeah, see that iceberg right there? That's just sank, and oh my gosh, I bumped into a fish. And we have current going backwards here, but I don't think it's going to be too much of a big issue. And see, right now we're already at where the boss is. Past this little piece of land right here, and past the Y is where the boss is. And we have a ball flower here, so after we collect this life, I'm going to basically collect a whole bunch of balls and prepare for the boss. Yeah, this is a pretty short level. For some reason, a lot of the B levels are easier than some of the A levels for some strange reason. I have no idea why that is. I guess because they know that the B levels have a boss at the end, and they just automatically make them less tricky. But anyway, let's see what this boss is. And apparently the boss battle takes place on ice. Let's see, who's the boss? Oh my gosh, it's a penguin! There's a penguin lurking underneath the ice! Oh my gosh, and it's dancing upwards! Yay! And it's gonna eventually walk over and shoot stuff at us, so I'm just gonna spam shooting balls at it. Shoot balls at it! Shoot balls at it! What? 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 Wait! For some reason, my sticky key's activated. I think the sticky keys activates when you press shift multiple times in a row. So for some reason, I activated that because shift is the button that I use to shoot balls. So that was just kind of unfortunate. Stupid computer, why'd you put on your sticky keys and make me lose that boss battle? But no matter, we still have 5 lives left. We're actually at full HP this time, so after we finish collecting balls, then we can just attempt this boss battle again. Stupid sticky keys, damn sticky keys. We got screwed over by sticky keys, oh my gosh. We were battling a penguin with sticky keys, and I'm going to throw away a ball in frustration. Yeah, let's battle this stupid penguin again. The stupid penguin that's going to spit fish out at us. Yeah, that's seriously what this penguin does, it spits fish at us. Let's just duck under this penguin now. I know! Commence ball shooting! Commence epic ball shooting, and fish culling, and all these other lovely things, and I'm almost dead, and the penguin is dead! Yay! And we got a 1-up! Hooray! So, wow. We just defeated the water world and defeated a penguin. Wow. We defeated a penguin in a water world. Well, gee, I wonder if that is any indication of what comes up next. Well, I guess you'll have to find out in the next part of Let's Play Smart Ball, Let's Play Jerry Boy, Let's Play Jerry Ball, whatever the heck I'm going to call this Let's Play. I really hope you're enjoying this Let's Play so far. I know it's a really short game, and I know I'm kind of sounding a bit rushed at points, but hey, this is a lost gem. It's a very little-known game, so hey, doing a Let's Play of a little-known game is always enjoyable, right? But anyway, in the next part of this Let's Play, we will move on to World 6, and it is another world that I really like, so stay tuned for that.